Hey there, welcome to this very quick overview of our poker planning template in Ludi, otherwise known as Fibonacci estimation. What we're looking at here is the middle part of the board. It's the meat of the activity. There are three parts to it, which I'll quickly run through now. The first section of the board is the import area. So import your queue of user stories to be estimating into here. In this video, I will show you it integrated with Jira. So I'll use a demo project, pull the issues in and go through those. The middle part of the workshop, as I showed you, is the discussing and the voting part. And the last part is columns that stack up the stories that you've estimated. So this is your done area. Okay, so I've got another user on another window that I'm going to use to emulate someone else being in the session with me. Obviously, you'd be doing this with your team, so you'd have 5 to 10 people doing this together. So the first step I'll do is I'll import some more of our backlog. I've already got one issue here, and I'm going to go and import from Jira. If you're not already authenticated and connected, you'll be prompted to, but I already am, so I'm going to go and grab some of our stories, get some stories without points on them, pull them into the board. And these are bottom up, the order that we'll go through them in the session. So if you need to reorder anything, move them around like that. And that sets the order. Okay, so when you're in the session, the host runs the session and clicks the buttons. Everyone else discusses the item and makes their votes on the story points. So what I'll quickly do is move the other person over so you can see there's another person here. And as the host, I'm going to bring the first item into the queue. So this is our first story, add new members to email lists. This may have an epic. You can view more details. You can view the Jira description and any comments, details there. If you need to, you can go and view the story in Jira itself. So you'll do your discussing. When you come to vote, everyone picks a value from the voter panel at the bottom. When people are hovering over the voter panel, you can't actually see what they're voting for. So you see the other person's icon here. When they move over the voter panel, you can't see what they're picking. Okay, so this person is going to pick, and you can see that they've chosen, but you can't see what they've picked. And I'm going to pick an 8 just for the demo. And once everyone's voted, you can click on reveal votes, and you can see where people have voted. So the other person voted 3, I voted 8. We have a discussion. If you want to redo the votes, you can ask people to vote again, so you can clear that and ask them to vote. So in this instance, I'm going to have both of us vote for 8. And we've agreed, and we can move on to the next item. So I just click the next button, and this will move the story down, and it will apply the story points to this Jira item, applying it directly to our Jira instance, so I don't need to go into Jira and update it there. So you'll see the next item's moved in, it's got 0 story points, and this one has moved down to the done column in the 8 story points column. If I have another one that's 8, let me just quickly show that. They will start to stack up here. You can see, just as a count, total points in each column and total points allocated. I'm not expecting you to use that, it's just a useful piece of information to see. And that's really how you go through it. So you go through each item, discuss it, make your votes, everyone votes. When you're happy with the value, you click next, it moves this down and moves the next one into the queue. As I said, if you're integrated with Jira, everything updates automatically for you, so that's the field in Jira. Okay, you can also do this not integrated with Jira, and you can do this with sticky notes. You can import from, say, a CSV file to create sticky notes, or you can write them yourself. And I'll just quickly show you how that works. So integrate DevOps. So this is a story in a sticky note. It moves into the discussing zone. Let's say everyone picks a 20 for this, and you click next. This moves the sticky note down, and it actually tags it with a points value of 20. Now you can copy these out, or you can export to a CSV or HTML table. There's a big export button here for the entire grid, or you can select the stickies. So for example, if I want to export the sticky notes, you can see my story there, and it has a value of 20. If I go through, I can choose the data format that we export that as. If you take a CSV, for example, you can upload this into most ticket tools to update the information there. And then there's things like tables, table exports. Okay, so that's it for the smart automated poker planning template in Ludi. If you have any questions, do get in touch. I hope you enjoy it.